Do I even know how to turn this thing on anymore? Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Just kidding. How you guys doing? It's been a while. And I know the last video that I put up said, hey, I'm gonna try to post more videos. And then I failed. And for that, I am sorry. But here I am. And we are gonna get ready to go. So it is December 13th. It's Friday the 13th, actually. Woo! And we have our last shows of the year this weekend. We were going to be doing Hartford Glow past the end of Christmas, but something has come up and we are unable to do so. So we have 2 shows this weekend. My tripod is frozen. And other than that, we're done. So what we're gonna do today is start work on building our donkey barn. Oh no! I just broke it. It's too cold for tripods, I guess. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you what I got. All right, so I just packed the truck up from the mill. This is what I have so far. So this is all oak. Because one of the things that I realized when it came to carving, I kept running out of pine, and that was because I used pine to do all of our fencing and yada yada. So this stuff is all oak. So our donkeys are gonna get some nice hardwood floors. And this is all, it's all red oak, I think. Yeah, right? It might be, I'm pretty sure it's red, but it doesn't really matter. So oak floors, as you can see, we have all kinds of different sizes. I also have this stuff, which is like offcuts, which we'll use these for shims, etc. And then I got some big 3.5 inch, I don't even know what they're called. This is like my own version of building, but like footings sort of, that these will go directly onto. So I'm not gonna actually have like a floor structure. If you guys saw how I built the old chainsaw shed and the chainsaw shed that's down there, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if not, I'll show you in a second. All right, so here we are. Hi, donkey tonks. So we got the donkeys there. So basically their house is gonna go right in front of where the trailer is now and sort of close to the house. So I don't have a good way of getting in there, but so I'll show you. So these are sort of what I'm gonna use as footings. And I've done this before with most of the other buildings that I've done. As you can see, I also got a log grapple for the tractor. Isn't that exciting? So these are 3.5 by like 7s. And so I just sort of, well, and longer, wider than that too. So I just sort of put these on the ground and then I just build on top of that. And because they're so thick, they're not gonna be that far apart. And it should be good. So anyway, I'm gonna have to take this and dump these guys over the fence because I don't think I'm not gonna be able to manage this fence and keep the donkeys in at the same time. So anyway, I'm gonna dump them in there and then I'm gonna see how I can drag them over there and we will get going. All right. Well, would have been nice if I could have gotten my tractor in here. But anyway, these things are freaking heavy. Some of them actually split, but they still should be fine. I mean, we're not building Notre Dame over here. So this is sort of the area where they're gonna go, which I basically just tried to find the flattest place that I could. Again, this is just gonna be a really simple barn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to sort of measure out where we're going and then sort of put them at intervals. So I have 6 total, what do I call these things? Legs, feet, 6 total feet. And they're a little bit longer than 12 feet, or hopefully a little bit longer because it needs some extra space there. But let's see if I can hump these things over here and get them set up. All right, so slight change of plans. I was able to get the tractor in here, distracted the donkeys long enough, and I'm actually using my log grapple to place the little feet because they are so heavy. And it's actually working out pretty well. Let's see how it goes. There's like just this one section of my hair that just keeps, it's really disobedient. There, much better, right? Okay, so I can't deal with this. Welcome back, John. Everything that's happening in the past continues to happen, but why? I really want to take it all off. Anyway, this freaking log grapple, I am so thankful that my wife let me purchase this. This is gonna make me so much more efficient because previously I used the same technique to build my old chainsaw carving shed and my new one. And it's very effective because these things are heavy and they're gonna provide a very good base. And I'm just gonna basically screw my floorboards directly into this. And then the framing goes on top of that. But for me to be able to just go and like pick up one and then go somewhere else and put it down makes such a big difference in my day-to-day life. Like previously I would have to go and pick it up with the forks and then I would have to drive over there and then I would have to manually, I would get off the tractor, push it off and try to get it basically where I want it to go. This was faster than I would ever have been able to do it any other way. So I am thankful for this thing. This is, you know, there's been a lot of things that I've bought and it's been like a steep learning curve and like, you know, it doesn't quite work the way that I want it to, but this, I love it. Anyway, but I'll have a full video for that at some point. So this is gonna be the layout basically. And I am pretty lucky. I'm very glad that we moved this. Originally we were gonna put it back over there, but there's a pretty good hill, but this is already like the levelest building foundation I've ever had. So yeah, so the next thing I'm gonna do is just kind of put some, I'm only gonna have wood blocks because it's not that big of a deal, but I'm gonna block these. I just need to get everything level, which will be a little hard, but we'll get it done. There's a little donk in the distance judging me, but anyway, So I'll do that and I'll check back in. All right, so here we are next day, and this is what I got so far. So I have all of the feet are on blocks there, so they're good and steady. I also put a bunch of wood chips down in between them just so that there's some extra, I don't know, footing that gives it a little more pressure so that there's not, you know, just empty vacuous space in between there. Obviously that'll decompose and rot over time, but aren't we all? So anyway, I also have marked out where it's gonna be. So it's not gonna quite be 12 by 16 because I don't have quite enough room. And I could have gone in and like moved these back and forth a little bit. But it wasn't really worth it. It doesn't need to be exactly 12 by 16. But so this is it. I squared it off, which was kind of a pain in the neck. And you can see I got that string going in between all the places. And it might not quite be as level as I want, but I guess I can test that better. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be quite as level as I think I want it to be, but that's okay. Just gonna have to go from there. All right, so now I got all my oak boards there. So now that I have the string here, I'm gonna just put some Sharpie corners down. Maybe I'll even see if I can draw a line or two, but then we'll get it set, start putting the floorboards down, and hopefully I can get that done today. So Kat is currently doing one of our last two shows back in our old town, and I'm here hoping to finish. At least I at least want to get the floors done today. I think I need to do some more milling to get some more 2x4s to finish up the framing. But hopefully I'll be good with the floors today. So let's see how it goes. Also, we got a couple of napping little donkeys here. Hi, donks. You don't have to get up. It's okay. I'll stay here. You guys are so cute. All right, well, I was so close to getting the floor done. I have like 18 inches worth of planking to put down, which I have essentially run out of boards. So I am not going to be able to finish today. I don't have quite enough time, but I think I am going to have time to go mill some boards. So we're going to have to see. But overall, this is great. It's very, very solid, which is always good. You know, so these are basically 1 1/4 inch thick oak boards, and they range from 7.5 to 13 3/4 of an inch wide. So they are varied. And so in here, I think we're going to end up building a couple stalls, or at least one stall. You know, thinking about it, maybe it would have been better to do like a 10 by 20 so that I could have smaller stalls. But so they've previously been in there. So I guess maybe even just one stall should be fine. As long as it's something that we can get both of them in there, you know, for when the vet comes to check them out, and when we have the farrier coming, which is, she's actually coming next week. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and we're gonna try to put out new videos. I think my goal is gonna be at least 1 video a week, and if we can put out 2, even better. But I'm gonna see if I can mill up a log or 2 before I head to pick up Catherine. And anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.